Welcome once again to Octane Mobile Gaming. The new deck is out for the next event, Return to the Wasteland, and we're just going to have a look at the deck. But first, let us go to the news link. So it's talking about VIP event. So VIPs this week. I've got a chance of getting a second card when they complete the Master Collection and the Ultra Rare runes. So this week card has got Immortal Killer, and you can see the list of kill skills right here. Let's look. Hellboy event is out as well. You can purchase one of the Hellboy cards from special packs and you can upgrade that, but just be warned, it takes legendary crowns to upgrade it to 6-star. So you have to have 2 legendary crowns to upgrade that to 6-star. So via legendary first 3.0 VIP event, and it goes on and tell you what and what you can get as a VIP. So have a look at that. So let's get straight into the cards and see what the cards have in store for us. So up first, we're gonna have a look at the main card, or the event card as I like to call it. And this is your event card, and it's a Warrior Cursed. So its battle skill, it creates 2 Dark Power Gem 1s and receive the bonus attack buff for 1 turn. While bonus attack is active, this hero will strike an additional time on its next attack, dealing 50% of the damage of the main attack. Charge rate 6, cooldown 2. So we had a deck like this before for War in the Wasteland, and what the cards did was store the attack charge, and when the charge is full, when you activate the battle skill, it actually deals a nuke damage. So this is a bit similar to that skill, but the good thing about this card, it actually creates power gem as well, even though it's 2 power gems. So it will store the charge deal, 50% of the charge actually deal on the main attack when the battle skill is activated, and it will deal the damage from the next attack plus 50% on top of that. So it will deal 2 attack on its next attack. Want to see how that one actually works and the damage. I don't think it will deal that much damage. It's a nuke card and I hate nuke cards. So this is what the VIP event is all about. So when you complete, if you complete the Ultra pack, get all the runes for the Ultra Rare card, you will have the opportunity to unlock a second Ultra Rare for the last Dark Slayer event, sorry. So the last Dark Slayer, if you didn't get the Ultra Rare for that event, you're able to unlock it when you unlock the Ultra Rare for this event. And it's the same thing with the Master Collection card as well. When you complete the Master Collection card, you have the chance to unlock the Master Collection card for the last Dark Slayer event. So unlock after completed this week Master Collection hero. So if that's something you're interested in, there you go. But I think you actually have to collect runes for that one as well. So you don't just collect one set of runes and you get both Master Collection and both Ultra Rare cards. So your cards that you need for this week's event to get your extra rune is a gem spawner, which is Bolivar. The next one is, I think it's the best one out of all 3, which is a power gem spawner. So it's Soul Reaper. You'll create 5 power gem 1s and an additional 5 if 4 or more power gem 4s are present on the board. So that's the best out of all 3. And then you've got the Crystal Phoenix, which has got a revive. So if you're looking for a revive card, that's a card that you could think about getting from the 5-star collection, or you can get the event card. If you get the event card, that would be even better. So the support card for this week will be Ballistic Commander. And the Ballistic Commander, your support card, doesn't really do much. It heals and it creates a dark gem, but it has a 6 turn cooldown and a 12 gem charge rate, which the 6 turn cooldown is quite high and the charge rate is quite high as well. So um, the support card, since we got the last support card that done done a wonderful job in healing up the deck from the light commander event, I think network is trying to let us pay for that beautiful support card that we received. So we ain't getting much good support card since that support card. That was a magnificent support card. These ones are absolute garbage. Still love my support cards though. And Militant Marvin is your next card, and that's your ultra rare. And your ultra rare will create 3 Dark Power Gem tools and increase Dark Slayer attack by up to 20% for 1 turn at a rate of 5% and an additional 5% for every 100 skill points. Charge rate is 6, cooldown is 2. Now that charge rate and that cooldown is absolutely brilliant. So every 2 turns you can actually create 2 Dark Power Gem tools and increase your attack. Immortal skill is your empowerment for this week. Now let's have a look at our Master Collection card, which is Bio Blitzer. And Bio Blitzer will do the similar thing to the event card. Create 2 Dark Power Gem 4s and receive the bonus attack buff for 1 turn. While bonus attack buff is active, this hero will strike an additional time on its next attack. So it will deal 100% of the damage dealt on the main attack. So the main attack is when you activate your battle skill. So when you activate your battle skill, that's your main attack. So it will store 100% of the damage dealt on that attack, and then it will deal a second attack on its next attack. So when you activate your battle skill, what will happen is you will deal an attack, which is your main attack. If you use a power gem attack, which is a attack which I consider where you've got at least say 3/4 of the board filled with power gems, ranging from power gem 1s to 4s, and you deal the damage, that's a massive attack. So you want to store an attack like that. And then on your next attack, which won't be a main attack, but it's just an attack where you just match even 3 gems, it will deal 100% of the attack that you dealt on your main attack. So this card will actually deal that massive attack twice. So it's actually, you will actually be using a battle skill when you want to generate your power gems. So your main attack will be a massive attack anyway. So you'll be dealing your massive attack twice with this particular card. It's a new card. I don't like new cards, but I'd like to see this new card in action, see the damage it can actually deal before I actually change my mind about new card. So I really like to see this card in action. This card might be the card that actually changed my mind about new cards, but hopefully I can get one. Last week I didn't get much from the event. I just got the 2 support cards, which was rubbish. And I finished quite low in the solo leaderboard in the Legend League. The Legend League is absolutely cruel. In the Legend League, I realized that most people, they spend a lot of money on the cards. I'm there as a free-to-play player, and I'm trying to compete, but I can't compete with people who are spending thousands of dollars or thousands of pounds on cards. They've got like ultimate form that's powered up with 4 or 5 pink stars, and I'm thinking, oh, that's not a free-to-play player. That's a player that's actually spending a lot of cash. No wonder the network won't change their attitude towards the game. So this is your ultimate form, the Freedom Fighter. And the Freedom Fighter, as always, will have a combination of the Master Collection and Ultra Rare battle skills. So it creates 2 Dark Power Gem 4s, 3 Power Gem 2s, and receive the bonus attack buff for 1 turn. Sorry. While bonus attack is active, this hero will strike an additional time on its next attack. This next will strike on its next attack this turn. dealing 100% of the damage of the main attack. So every 2 turn you can activate a battle skill, which is good. Charge rate is 6, which is brilliant. And you've got your ultimate gem as well. So your Freedom Fighter is going to be a card that will be dealing massive damage as a new card. So this one will actually be a brilliant new card, Freedom Fighter. So I would love to get one of the Freedom Fighters, and I would love to get one of the Master Collection card. But this week, Network is not actually doing what they done for the last two previous event, where they give you the opportunity of keeping your ultra rare and your Master Collection card. That's finished. I think that's something that they should have kept, where you use souls to craft your ultimate form and keep your Master Collection card and your ultra rare. That's something that I would like to see Network bring back and leave it as a permanent fixture within the game. A lot of people don't like it, but I absolutely love it. I think but that was a stroke of genius. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So as I said, this is a card that I really would like to add to my collection. I think the deck has potential. It's a deck that presents a lot of potential as it is. You will definitely have to add other cards to this deck to spawn a bit more power gems. Cards which create power gems based on intensity, based on the amount of gems on the board. So I haven't got any cards that creates power gems based on intensity in my dark collection. I've just got the Soul Reaper. I've got one copy of the Soul Reaper, and I've got Hell Beauticious Decay. They create power gems, 5 power gem, and then an additional 5 if 4 or more power gem 4s are on the board. So between them both, they can create a maximum of 20 power gems on the board, plus the additional power gems created by additional cards on the board. So they can't fill the board with power gems, but if you've got like the I can't remember what the deck is called now, but it's the deck with the bears, and that one has got the Halloween mechanics, so that one can actually fill the board with power gems, whether it's power gem 1s or power gem 2s. I haven't got that one in my collection. That is a deck that I would like to see in a revival pack, where I can actually get a copy of the ultra rare. There's a few cards that I would like to see come back in the revival pack, where I can actually get a copy of the ultra rare. Wasteland Spectre, which was from the last Wasteland event that we have. I've got one copy of Wasteland Spectre. He creates one additional power gem 4s. He creates 2 power gem 4s and 1 additional power gem 4s. When his intensity gets up to 100, and for every 100 intensity, he gets an extra turn. So you can create a maximum of 8 power gem 4s on the board. When his intensity gets round about 600, I'm not exactly sure at the moment. But if I have 2 copies of him, that would be absolutely brilliant. I can do quite a bit with extra Wasteland Spectre. But that's the cards that you got for this week. Let's just see the runes that we actually get. I've got the Crystal Phoenix. I've got Soul Thresher. And hopefully this isn't a duplicate. Last week I got, oh, great. Straight off the bat, duplicates. Straight off the bat, duplicates. Let's see. So we can actually create we can actually craft 2 runes. So hopefully I don't have to use any of my dust this week to create. Oh well, this one I can't create anything. Still need 600 dust, but hopefully I can do quite well this week. Didn't do well last week, as I said, but never mind, it is what it is. So I'm not gonna start using my gems to spin, and as always, like, subscribe, and I'll have a next video for you soon. I obtain saying peace and have a great day.